There was a hectic campaign that was launched by the BJP and the Congress alike, leading to this very day. We're looking at prominent faces whose fate will be sealed on this day. In fact, to talk about the region here, the 14 seats that are going to elections, we know that the BJP is quite strong in the coastal areas and some parts of southern Karnataka. But the Congress is quite strong in southern Karnataka. Barring Bengaluru, they're quite strong in the surrounding areas. The BJP is, of course, hoping to ride on the JDS's popularity in the Vokkaliga-dominated holds that aligns with Mandya, Hassan, Tumkuru, Mysuru. These are the areas that JDS has prominence, which the BJP is trying to bank on. Now, they've come into an alliance together. In the 2019 elections, in the 14 seats that Karnataka is going to elections now, the BJP managed to win 11 seats. There was one independent. There was one seat that was won by the JDS. That was H.D. Kumaraswamy's nephew, Prajwal Revanna, had won from Hassan. He won that one JDS Lok Sabha seat. And that independent that I mentioned was Sumalata, who was again backed by the BJP itself from Mandya. And the Congress, the one and only seat that the Congress won in the entire state of Karnataka in 2019 was D.K. Shivkumar's brother, D.K. Suresh, in Bengaluru rural. Apart from that, a sweeping victory for the BJP with 11 seats. So we know that the BJP won on the name of Modi. There was an intense Modi wave here in 2019 in Karnataka as well as it was in different other parts of the country. But is that Modi wave, will that Modi wave or does that Modi wave have an effect even in 2024? Of course, we'll know only on the 4th of June, but the Congress at this time is really hoping to swing with that momentum of their assembly victory. They've won a whopping 136 seats in the assembly segment. The elections that happened in 2023. So they're hoping that they're going to be upping their tally significantly this time. Now the JDS and the BJP have come together. They are a strong unit. Their vote share, JDS's vote share is significant enough for the BJP to ride on. But let me take you through a few candidates that are significant, prominent for both the BJP and the Congress. Taking you through the list of candidates here, we're looking at, to start with, of course, Tejasvi Surya, who's a Yuva Morcha president for the BJP. He's quite a strong candidate and a face. Shobha Karandlaje, for that matter, she is with the BJP, was part of the Udupi Chikmagaluru. She was an incumbent in Udupi Chikmagaluru, Union Minister of State. She's been now moved after stiff resistance in Udupi Chikmagaluru. She was moved to Bengaluru North constituency. Remember Sadananda Gowda in Bengaluru North, he was a former Chief Minister of Karnataka as well, was really hoping to be repeated by the BJP, but it appears they decided to replace him with Shobha. He has not been seen extensively campaigning for Shobha Karandlaje. Apart from that, I did mention Tejasvi Surya, who's up against Soumya Reddy in Bengaluru South. Tejasvi Surya seeking another term, and you had Annamalai extensively campaigning for Tejasvi Surya as well. So the youth factor and the BJP, in the name of Modi, the two youths there campaigning hectically was really a sight to watch out for in Bengaluru South. Apart from that, of course, we know Bengaluru Rural, we have D.K. Suresh, who is D.K. Shivkumar's brother. He has won elections twice over. He's seeking the third term. He is a strong candidate there. He's up against also a strong candidate now, but a fresher, Manjunath, son-in-law of Deve Gowda of the JDS. He's standing on a BJP ticket. And yeah, there you have it. Strong leaders coming in. H.D. Kumaraswamy also is debuting from Mandya this time, this Lok Sabha elections. Now, let me cut across to a bunch of the celebrities who came by and cast their vote right in the morning. You had Sudeep, you had Yash, multiple stars, Prakash Raj, Rahul Dravid, who cast your vote, Sudha Murthy, Narayan Murthy, who gave out this advice that if you do not vote, you can't complain. Why every vote only strengthens the nation and you must show your commitment. Here's what they said.
Here in Bengaluru, what is the message for Bengalurians and all the South Bengaluru?
Everyone will say the same thing. Please come out, vote, express what's in your mind, and choose your leaders.
And what is the issue that Sudha Murthy looks at? Is it the candidate, the party? What does Sudha Murthy look at?
I always look at the stable government, government which will work, which will help poor people. That's always in my mind.
And usually people, because it's summer, don't turn out and it's a long weekend.
Summer you go for a hiking, summer you go for a cold places. And can you not do for your country once in 5 years? You should be conscious about your country, what do you want, and what do you want to tell your leaders. So you should come out and once in 5 years, not every day.
what is the message for Bangaloreans?
Well, you know, today is a very happy day. Today we should all be enthusiastic to exercise the power given by our Constitution to choose whatever candidate that we want to govern us for the next 5 years. Therefore, we must all be very happy, enthusiastic, and energetic to take care, to handle this extraordinary power given by our democracy.
It is a big day. Anything for the betterment of there are, of course, you said a lot of issues. It's not just about the rich and the richest over here. There are people who are suffering with a lot of things, and I hope I opens up. See, voting is a hope, sir. It is not an assurance. Voting is a hope. And we are doing that for many years.
So your message to the young voters today, sir?
Yeah, I'd really request everyone to come and vote. I think it's a fantastic opportunity. We are given a great opportunity in our great country to be able to exercise our right to vote. The arrangements are fantastic. Everyone is looking after us very well here. Everything is very smooth and peaceful. So please, everyone is very smooth and peaceful. So please come out here and vote. It will be fantastic. Bangalore should create a record this time. Thank you.